We're out of spring water yet again. I don't know where we're going to find some yet, but one thing I do know for sure, it's going to be a heck of a journey on the way there. On this episode of The Journey, after 2 months of driving, we finally reached the West Coast and cool off in Oceanside, California. Afterwards, we head to San Bernardino to connect with a beautiful family homesteading on the side of a mountain. And then we go searching for spring water as we find ourselves with an empty tank in the van. We are skipping Mount Zion National Park.
Unpopular opinion.
We have been out here in the desert for too long. It's just very dry, sand, hot. It's 104 right now, 106 right now. We're just kind of done with being in/near the desert. So we're just like, let's just go to California at this point.
Which is also the desert.
Yeah. Start enjoying some nice weather again like we have so far on this trip. Almost at the beach. There it is, guys. Woo. So we found a really cool spot near Oceanside. There's a playground. So Levi's hanging out with some kids playing volleyball right now. And then we're hanging out in the van. Carolyn's coloring and I get to start doing some video editing. But the weather here is just a dream. It's like 68 degrees. It is overcast right now, but temps are perfect. So refreshing after being in the desert for the last 6-7 days. So we're so grateful to be here. Today's made up sponsor is dessert. Dessert is the easiest way to confuse something that's delicious with something that is terrible. It's pretty. One of the things we've learned with our children is that there's not many things in life that can cure a rough day in the van like a playground or a day at the beach. And luckily, in Oceanside, we found both.
I'm in Oceanside, California, and I just learned how to surf. And we're at this awesome beach. You should see it because it's very beautiful.
The ocean was everything we had hoped it would be. A time to slow down, a time to heal, a time to refresh. Well, we are driving up in the San Bernardino Mountains in California, going to visit the Purely Living Homestead family. We initially met the Warhol family online through what's known as the Bear community, or more specifically, the Beartaria Times app that I've been a part of for a while. If I were to try and summarize the overall vibes of the families on there, it's those who are choosing to focus on building alternatives, local supply chains, getting back to community, instead of just complaining about all of the nonsense that's going on in the world. What a fun little mountain town. It reminds me of like the Adirondacks and stuff. It was awesome being greeted by this beautiful family we had never met before in person. And also, Erilyn certainly enjoyed the kitten greetings. He's talking to you. The children were pretty much inseparable the whole time, which means no one was having more fun than them. Although Ariel and I definitely had a great time as well, hanging out with these awesome people and getting to tour their homestead. There's so much we've been able to learn from seeing different people's setups. It's so beneficial to see what everyone's come up with. There's plenty of days where you look out and you go, God, I just wish we had some flat land.
Oh, every time.
But I just wanted to say, this is so freaking gorgeous. You guys have done such a good job.
Very Asian inspired.
Yes. Are you guys Liziki fans? You guys should check her channel out.
Go for it, buddy.
Cadence did his chore cleaning the slide.
Yes. See, Mama's gonna have a baby. We've been guessing for weeks now, but I'm thinking, thought it would have been last night, but.
Dude, I love Polish.
I'm
They're
part
so
Polo.
hilarious.
Can you see pigs? Pigs. Good job. Can you see chickens? Chickens.
After hanging out on the homestead and everyone finishing up their chores, it was time we headed to the lake to have some fun.
I'm starting to like this thing.
Yeah. Nice. I just got to interject with something. This has been quite a wild journey so far. We've been up and down so many mountains, both metaphorically and literally, in so many climates, both metaphorically and literally. Very cold, very hot, very high up, and then very down to sea level. But I probably would not trade all of this experience for the world, and I'm glad we're getting to do it together as a family. It was a joy getting to spend some time with people who reject the victim consciousness of today and instead choose to focus on blooming where they are planted, even if it's on the side of a mountain. It's like day 75 on our road trip across America, and we are in need of spring water yet again. We're in the middle of California, so yeah.
I found a spot just shy of Yosemite.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Sweet, let's go. Oh, you want to talk about turn of events? Somehow my micro SD card fell down here onto the floorboard, into this crack, and I can't find it. So now I'm gonna start cutting up our carpet and hope I don't cut the memory card while I'm doing that. We're about an hour in. I got it. Hopefully it's not destroyed. I think it's okay. Go test it. Moment of the truth. I think it's good. Onward to the spring.
Here we are at the spring. We're near Yosemite. It's supposed to be in here.
So we were at the spring getting our spring water for our van, and this spring is located right across the road from the Lower Lee Vining Campground, right off of Highway 120, which is Tioga Road. You just turn up this little gravel road, and then you'll see this building up here on the left, and that's where the water's coming out. All right, everybody, say bye to the spring.
Bye bye.
We're grateful for that water.